How we doing, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Touchline Facts. First and foremost, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. And I'm sorry for dropping this video a bit too late. However, we are going to drop the video now of the 5 things we learned from the thrashing we gave Real Sociedad in the round of 16. 4-1. Anyone seen a Sociedad fan? I've been looking for one for ages. Does anyone know what time Sociedad are turning up? Does anyone know? It's getting a bit late, getting a bit cold out here. Do you know what I mean? We're going to be doing the 5 things we learned, and we've got a big one today. Do you know what I mean? Let me know what you lot think in the comments. And as always, road to 500 subs. We are now 99 subscribers off 500 subs. So big up to every single one of you. And yeah, let's get into it. Number 1, number uno, bruv. Let's start off, and it's ironic how it's number 1 because he only cost us £1 million. Can we pay you more, Arsenal? We got him half price. Ayden Heaven, he is the real deal. He is the real deal. I saw enough last night to know this guy's a very talented young centre-half. A very talented young centre-half. What a performance. People were getting a bit gassed by the cameo against Arsenal, and I was like, to me, against Arsenal, he did look a bit shaky, but I was like, cool, let's wait till I see a bit more of him. I watched him play 90 minutes last night, and he was absolutely unreal. Completely locked down that side. Didn't give him a sniff. And the fact that we bought this geezer for 1 million, even if he doesn't turn out to be a top class centre-half, and he just turns out to be a decent bog standard Premier League centre-half, you're flipping that for 25 million. And I'm pretty sure that goes down as pure profit because he'll go down as an academy player because he's played in the academy, I don't know how it all works, but I'm pretty sure that is. What a deal. What a deal. I mean, Arsenal fans can laugh at Cheeto for missing a few chances. They ain't laughing at this geezer, have they? You haven't seen any Arsenal fans mock Ayden Heaven because he's absolutely unreal. Unreal. Do I need to turn my mic up? Hello. That's just slow. There we go. We're back. Yeah, cool. No worries, mate. We're back. Yeah, he was unreal. What a player. What a player we've got there. We've actually got a decent core of centre backs. I know we need 3 in a minute, but we've got Masraoui can play there. We've got Delit, Martinez, Euro, Heaven. What's that? 5. We probably need one more. You know what I mean, to give us that extra bit of protection. You know, when you're playing 3 centre backs, you definitely need another. You definitely need another cover for all positions. However, this is a decent core, and the fact that we got this geezer for 1 million, as I say, I can't repeat enough, is an absolute bargain. And that's another great deal that Ineos have done, to be fair to him, clearly. Yeah, brilliant. Number 2, though, Casemiro. I got the scarf there, bruv. Yeah. I should really be waving it around, bruv. What was the song United fans were singing last night? It was an LA one, but it wasn't the LA one. It was something else. But yeah, what a performance. Casemiro, 3 games in a row now he started in. 3 games. Over the course of those 3 games, he's been our best player. He was absolutely instrumental. He gave Zubimendi a stinker and booked. Absolutely bossed Zubimendi, bruv. Zuba-dooby-doo, where are you? He was nowhere to be seen. Yeah, he got absolutely outplayed by a washed Casemiro. Always washed. I apologise for calling him washed. Yeah, well, not, I never called him wash, actually. I said his legs are gone. I apologise. I take it back, Casemiro. Apology, please accept it. My geezer, you were absolutely unreal. What a footballer. And it's almost like class is permanent, form is temporary. And that's clear enough showing. He absolutely bodied Rice and it was Odegaard and all that on the weekend. He's done Sociedad's midfield back-to-back games. Now, I think, as I said, he should start in every game for now to end of the season. Maybe give him a rest in a few league games with the dead rubbers. But, you know, I mean, in the Europa League, we should be starting this geezer because especially that type of game, it suits him. And some of the times yesterday, as I always said, his passing's one of the most disrespected things. People don't realise how good of a passer he is. The problem is with Casemiro is he's not cute on the ball. So he does look a bit shaky. But in terms of a ping over the top, Casemiro's got a ping over the top on lock. And you saw, just go look at the first goal, the penalty. Go look at it. Where does it come from? Oh, Casemiro pinging the ball over the top. And he done that 4 or 5 times yesterday. He does that all the time. He can ping a ball so well. He done it last week as well against him. What a player, man. Just what a player. What a player. Honestly, I'm in awe of watching him play when he's on it. You know, he wasn't on it. He hasn't been on it for a while. He's had good games, but he hasn't consistently had good games. But when he's playing, when he's at his best, you know, you just go back and look at us in the 2022, 2023 season. People that think this geezer's trash, go back and look at him, yeah? Bro, this guy Yeah, we were scoring goals. He wouldn't get the goal or assist, but he'd win the ball back instantly, bang, and then release it, bang, and we'd score a goal from it. Because that's how instrumental it was. Almost, I'd say I'd take a good hazard a guess. In that season, about 40% of our goals came from Casemiro being involved. That's how pivotal he was in that season. And this is the type of player we need. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's, the same level as he was then, but he's definitely, playing at a very good level. The 2022-23 Casemiro is back. Number 3, Joshua Zerbertov. His best performance for Manchester United yesterday. No goals, no assists, but who cares? He was absolutely unreal. He absolutely played them off the park. He was, as I say, his best performance in the United shirt. And you know what it shows? It goes to show someone like Xerxes is a great example for young players and players at the football club that are older than them as well. That if you get booed, the way to respond is the way Joshua Xerxes responded. Xerxes not gone there and cried and wimped and tried to run away. Oh, freedom, like Sancho and all this shit. He's not sit there and wimped. He's not sit there and cried. He's not sit there and, felt sorry for himself. He's got hard. He's worked. He's got his head down, worked hard, and said, cool, I'm going to prove these people wrong. I'm going to prove these Man United fans that doubt me wrong. I'm going to prove the English media wrong. I'm going to make sure they actually rate me as a football player. This guy, last night, once again, was absolutely unreal. Some of his link up, his touch. And listen, I don't think he's, the be on and end all. I don't think he's going to ever guide us to a league title playing week in, week out. I think we do need a clinical number 9. But maybe he's, he's a useful player in that system. Maybe you could put him in a 10, you could put him up front, you could do multiple things in. Maybe he's a very good squad player because he's a very decent player, isn't he? He's a very decent player. And in these types of games in the Europa League, you can play him in the FA Cup, League Cup, there's clearly a use out of the player into him and created some chances. He should have probably scored. He was a bit angry with himself. He latched at a few chances yesterday, but other than that, in terms of his finishing wasn't the greatest, but in terms of his his actual general play, he was unreal. That chance he made for Ayden, I know it was offside. I think Dorgy was offside, but it was unreal, man. It was just brilliant feet. He was gliding past players. He doesn't have pace as well. So when he gets past a player, it's just pure skill because he doesn't have pace. It's like when Bergkamp, and obviously we're joking around when we say Dennis Bergkamp, Joshua Zerkamp. We don't obviously think he's better than Bergkamp. We don't think he's anywhere near Bergkamp. But like when Bergkamp used to do a player, like skill a player, it was just pure skill because he has no pace. He had no pace to just kick the ball and go past him. Xerxes, when Xerxes does it, it's just pure skill. It's pure intelligence, pure ballerina feet. Do you know what I'm saying? Number 4, though, as we move on, and I feel like we say this every week, Mazraoui, again, ole. Mazzadini turned into Mazza Messi yesterday, by the way. Did you see that time we nutmegged the player? What more do we have to say about this guy? I don't know how we've got this bad. I actually don't. This league is terrible, right? I can tell you why. To be honest with you, I feel like it's just the attack. I don't care what I need to say anymore. I've always said, people that watch me on this channel, people that have watched me on other channels, I've always said that our attack is what lets us down. It's our defence that's very good. And Mazraoui is living proof of that. Because Mazraoui's been an unreal signing in terms of what he's performed himself individually. But then you look at the league table and you're like, he's joined us when we've gone backwards. It makes no sense. It really doesn't. We actually haven't had a bad jack. You can actually argue our summer window hasn't been that bad in terms of the players we bought. But then we should have just done more. We should have bought 2 or 3 more. We should have replaced Sancho. We should have replaced Anthony. We should have bought an attacker. We shouldn't have relied on Garnacho. We shouldn't have relied on Ayden. Because players like this are now getting overlooked. People are not going to sit there and say Mazraoui is that good of a signing because of this, we're 14th and he's joined us, which I can't get. I'm not going to sit here and say he is. Yeah, I'm saying, but I'm saying individually as a player, he's been absolutely brilliant. Do you know what I'm saying? Had a bit of a if-patchy moment and everyone was sitting there down and putting back his centre-back. He's been unreal. I don't think he's a wing-back. I do think he can play there, but I don't think he's a wing-back. I don't think he's got the attacking nous of a wing-back. I think he can cross a ball, but I don't think he's, consistently scoring goals and getting assists as a wing-back. But yesterday, again, locked down his side, instrumental, pivotal. What more can we say about Mazraoui, man? What more can we say about this geezer? He's unreal. He's just unreal, man. 12 million we signed him for, mate, because he said free Palestine. 12 million because he said free Palestine. Do you know how mad that is? 12 million because he said free Palestine. Well, cheers, mate. Cheers. Cheers, fella. Number 5, though. Number 5. And as I've said it numerous times, like a broken record, trust in Ruben Amorim. Give Ruben Amorim time. We're getting there, lads. We are getting there, lads. It seems like recently we've improved. I don't know if that's a purple patch. I don't know if it's Casemiro. I think it's multiple things. I think players are coming into form. Bruno's been playing quite well. Casemiro coming into the team. Bruno and Casemiro are both playing well in the midfield. Garnacho on the right starting to look better. And a few players are kicking into form. I think we're also getting a bit more used to the system. I feel like that there's multiple. I think there's 4 or 5 aspects as to why the last few games we've actually been playing well. We've actually been playing better. And yeah, I feel like we just need to trust him. We need to back him. We desperately need 5, 6, 7, 8 players in the summer window. There's no doubt about it. If we don't get minimum 5, 6 players of top quality, then I don't have any hope really for next season. However, I think we will definitely get some top quality players in the summer window. And I believe that's when you'll start to see Ruben Amorim's system and the level of Ruben Amorim as a manager actually start to take place. Then you can start to judge him, in my opinion, because he's been put in not an impossible job, but the job of these players are just not that good. Do you know what I'm saying? As we've been saying, some of these players, they just don't score goals. They've not got the attacking nous. They're not the right profiles, if that's the buzzword you want to use for the system. So he's making the most out of what he's got. He's now got a massive injury crisis. Ahmad and Mainoo are arguably 2 of our top 5 best players, and they're both injured. We've not really got a striker. We've got a striker who scored 2 league goals. We've got Garnacho, who none of us really rate. He's lost Rashford. All right, fair enough, that's his decision. But yeah, he lost Rashford, he lost Anthony. Fair enough, that's his decision. But he still lost Anthony. Didn't replace them 2. He's bought a 19-year-old left back. Is it a 19-year-old left back? It might be a 20-year-old. You know, he's got 18 or a 19-year-old, whether it's Heaven or Euro at centre back. These types of things, you know what I'm saying? I do think he does need a bit of time. I do think we should give him a bit of time. And I will say and urge Man United fans, please do trust in Ruben Amorim. Do you know what I'm saying? Forget all the toxicness and all that. I don't really care. I don't really like calling it toxic. You know, you can support the club how you want, innit? But I think we should trust in him, man. I think he's a top quality coach, and I think he's proven it at times. I think, you know, we've seen at times this season already. You know, I mean, in big games and big moments, he's managed to guide us to results. And yeah, I'm out, people. Though, subscribe if you're new. That's my 5 reasons. 5 reasons why. 5 things we learned from the Man United 4 Real Sociedad. Real Sociedad, no dad. 1. Let's have it right. Bosh, I'm out.